Doctor, I don't know what is happening with him. Whenever he eats any food, immediately he needs to go to toilet. Daily he is getting firing from his boss due to his late appointments because he used to go latrine more than 4 times a day in the morning itself. Like that, we can't go for any long journeys, especially in a bus or a car, due to his problem. Whenever we went for watching a movie in a theater and had any snacks in between that, immediately we'll go to toilet. And later it's my duty to narrate the whole story to him. Actually, this is what happening in our life for the past few years. Initially, I thought that it was because of stress. But while going for a long journey and for watching a movie, he is also getting the same problem. Sometimes I'm feeling angry and sometimes I'm getting embarrassing on him. He's having alcohol rarely and he used to take mostly homely food even though he's having the same problem. Here the villain, according to medical fraternity, irritable bowel syndrome, that is IBS, and according to Ayurveda it is called as Grahani. Let me say about a fictional character. Let's say Suresh. He is a marketing executive and usually he has field works. While on field work, he prefers more outside food. There the food might be unhygienic, used oil, especially spicy food, etc. He also have regular continuous meetings and in between meetings he used to take more number of coffees and even if he becomes stressed he used to smoke also. Later by evenings he will go for parties and will have drinks. So he is having abdominal pain and gastric issues but he never bother about all that. He is still continuing his habits and irritating the stomach day by day because all these habits make the gut very sensitive and lead to the consequences or symptoms like crampy abdominal pain, need to go to toilet immediately after taking any food but not getting any satisfied bowel. Sometimes there may be constipation and sometimes there may be diarrhea and sometimes mucus will also present in the stool. Actually, IBS is not a life-threatening disease, but if we are not taking treatment at proper times, it may lead to severe complications and later it may lead to Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. About 40 to 50% of the cases with IBS, there is a psychic involvement also. The reason for that is the quality of life is seriously affected in IBS. So here let me discuss about how in IBS the physical status and mental status is related. The food what we eat goes to our stomach through esophagus and then convert into chyme and then the process of digestion starts. So the processes like digestion, absorption, assimilation and excretion are the functions of a tube-like structure which is charged from mouth till anus, so that we call it as a gut. The gut is lined by an inner coat, that is a mucus coat called as gut flora, which consists of large number of enzymes and bacteria which is helpful in digestion. It is also connected with the nervous system which consists of about 500 billions of neurons called as enteric nervous system, which is also called as secondary brain. So this has a strong connection with our central nervous system, so that even a mild irritation happens to our mind or central nervous system can directly affect the proper functioning of the gut. Like that, any mild irritation to the gut will also affect the proper functioning of the mind and central nervous system. So from this, undoubtedly we can say that in IBS, both the physical status and the mental status is very much related. In Ayurveda, we have many wonderful treatment procedures and medicines which give good results in IBS. The treatment procedures includes external therapies like Abhyangam, that means full body medicated oil massage, and Shirodhara, that means pouring medicated oil or medicated milk or medicated buttermilk on the forehead from a specific distance. So most of them will have a doubt that why in a stomach related disease I am saying about these treatment procedures like Abhyangam and Shirodhara. I already mentioned that in IBS both the physical status and the mental status is very much related. And most of the cases with IBS, since there is a psychic involvement also, there should be incorporation of yoga along with the treatment. Also there are some dietic changes and lifestyle changes. Diet should include easily digestible food like the food which prepared directly on fire like fulka and the tawa fried food like chapatis and the food which is prepared in boiled water like rice, and having freshly prepared single meals throughout the day, and properly chewing the food, etc. And avoid food like spicy, sour, pungent food, refined food, curd, cheese, etc. And the lifestyle changes includes daily practice of exercise, meditation, having proper sleep, having food at proper time. As a conclusion, I would like to say that if you are having any of the symptoms mentioned above, it's better to consult a doctor and follow his medicines and treatment regularly to get rid of the condition and to have a healthy life. Thank you.